What's going on, everybody? Howard Bender here from Fantasy Alarm. Welcome to your Monday Night Football Monkey Knife Fight picks. Now, if you guys haven't been playing on Monkey Knife Fight yet, what are you waiting for? You like prop games? This is the place to play. And I'll tell you what, right now, go to fantasyalarm.com/MKF. Use that promo code ALARM. They'll give you a free $5 contest plus a $100 match deposit for your first deposit. Again, that's fantasyalarm.com/MKF. All right, let's get to it. We've got a great NFC North divisional rival game here. A lot has to happen, right? The Lions showed some moxie in the second half against the San Francisco 49ers last week, but they obviously came up short. Meanwhile, the Green Bay Packers came up with a horrible effort against the New Orleans Saints. So you know Aaron Rodgers and company are looking for a little redemption here in this, I'd say it's a tomato can matchup here because, man, if the Packers don't win this one, where are we at in this world right now? All right, so Monkey Knife Fight's got a couple of different games that you can play. We're going to go with three different ones here for our picks. The first one is a game called More or Less, and that's just basically you're looking at a player, they're giving you a prop, whether it's rushing yards, passing yards, fantasy points, they're taking care of it for you. We're going to go with a fantasy point more or less for this week. And I like this one a lot here, right? Because it's Davante Adams is one, DeAndre Swift is the other. We'll start with Davante Adams, who obviously is Aaron Rodgers' favorite target. There's nobody in this secondary who can hang with him. The prop is 22.5 fantasy points. Obviously, anytime Davante Adams has the ball in his hands, you know he can pick up yards after the catch. Rodgers loves hitting them both short and long. I could see touchdowns in his game today, multiple touchdowns even possibly. So 22.5 fantasy points to me. You know, you get a bunch of catches here, a typical Davante Adams. You get him, 6, 7, 8, 9 catches. If he can push it over 100 yards, he can find his way into the end zone. There's no way he's not going to hit this 22.5 prop against the Detroit Lions. So more for Davante Adams, in case you missed that. For DeAndre Swift, here's the deal. He's coming into this game with a groin injury. Late showing on the injury report once again for him. Missed a bunch of practices early on. The question is why would the Detroit Lions want to push him? There's really no need to here. It's a very tough matchup. Obviously, Green Bay's run defense can put up a nice fight against him. Plus, if Detroit ends up on the losing end of this game, chances are you're going to want to see them pass the ball a little bit more. With the groin injury, with them in pass mode, and how about this? A Jamal Williams revenge game narrative. He looked good in that first week, didn't he? I don't see why they don't help him out, give him a little something. He actually said something about that girlfriend who jilted you last time. So there you go. Give me DeAndre Swift on the under, less than 17.5 fantasy points. He needs to do a lot to get 17.5. So for more or less, give me more Davante Adams fantasy points, less DeAndre Swift. Their next contest there that I really love is Rapid Fire. This is where they match up a quarterback. They match up two players with each other. They give somebody some extra yards, and you have to decide whether or not they're going to win. So this one here is Aaron Rodgers against Jared Goff, right? They're giving Goff 37.5 passing yards. Now, again, if you want to talk about game script, you want to talk about what Matt LaFleur likes to do for Green Bay, he likes to run the ball. Yes, Aaron Rodgers gets to sling the rock, but is he a consistent 300-yard passer these days? No, not really. We've seen Aaron Rodgers come in anywhere from 230 to 270 yards on a regular basis. For me, Jared Goff, we saw him last week in the comeback mode, throwing the ball often, well over 300 yards for him in that effort. I think what we're saying, catch-up mode here for Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. Adding 37.5, I like Goff for total passing yards over Aaron Rodgers getting those 37.5 yards. The other one, oh, baby, how about this? You got DeAndre Swift versus Aaron Jones. They're giving DeAndre Swift 32.5 yards. Can Aaron Jones top that? Right? DeAndre Swift, whatever he puts up in rushing yards, plus 32.5. I think he can. I definitely think he can. If Green Bay is up ahead, there's no reason to have Aaron slinging the rock on a regular basis. So give me the Aaron Jones, added bonus here. I mean, will A.J. Dillon eat into his work? Maybe a little. Not enough for Aaron Jones to lose this one. So our rapid-fire picks here are Goff plus 37.5 over Aaron Rodgers in passing yards. Aaron Jones over DeAndre Swift plus 32.5 on the rushing yards. Our third contest, how about the touchdown dance? This worked beautifully for us last week. And by the way, if you guys tailed my picks last week, you won. It was a clean sweep across the board. We made money, looked good, felt good. We're doing it again this week here. So touchdown dance. It's where you pick 3 players. All right, and then you can just decide your stakes and your odds. If you think these 3 players are going to combine for 2 touchdowns, well, then you go over the 1.5. Is it just doubling your money? Yes, but when was the last time you were upset about doubling your money? Now, you can go up to 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. You can say all of that, and it just increases, it decreases the odds. It increases your payout. That's the way this game works. We're going to play it safe here again, just like we did last week. We're going to take Davante Adams, we're going to take Aaron Jones, and then we're taking Jamal Williams, baby. That's right, Jamal Williams. Yeah, he's not so awful anymore, is he? We're going to take those 3 guys, and we're just going to simply say 2 touchdowns or more from these guys. We're just going to go over the 1.5. We're just going to double our money. Again, this is about building the bankroll early. Then we'll go for big stakes there. So there you go. Just to recap it here, more or less, Davante Adams more fantasy points than 22.5. DeAndre Swift less than 17.5. For rapid fire, it's Jared Goff plus 37.5 passing yards over Aaron Rodgers, and it's Aaron Jones over DeAndre Swift plus 32.5 rushing yards. Touchdown dance, baby. Boogie, come on. Give me Davante Adams. Give me Aaron Jones. Give me Jamal Williams. And let's just say 2 touchdowns. Let's double our money. Again, fantasyalarm.com/MKF. Free $5 contest. $100 match on your first deposit. Use that promo code ALARM. You won't be upset. I'm Howard Bender. This has been your Monday Night Football Monkey Knife Fight Picks. We'll catch you next time.